This is Alchemist English Language Testing Systems. In my earlier class, please recall, we were discussing, talking and coming to know about different types of nouns that I already told you. And now let us know the gender of noun, the male, female. However, in English we have got four genders: masculine, that is for male; feminine for female; we have a common gender, and we have one neutral gender. There are four genders we have. Okay, so the common genders, just let us recall few of the common genders, like pupil. Pupil means student, servant, thief, relation, enemy, cousin. We say she is my cousin or he is my cousin. Cousiness we don't have, cousin. Okay, he and she we use to make it masculine or feminine. He and she. Cousin, person. She was a very bad person. We use she if we want to indicate that particular noun is a feminine. We say person, she. Before that we say she was a very good person, like that. Okay, and then relation, enemy, cousin, and person, orphan, baby, monarch, neighbor. Okay, then let us know where we use a feminine gender, for which things, objects in the nature, when we come across, where we use, or which are those things for which we use a feminine gender. Let us be simple like this. Okay, so this feminine gender is applied for objects of remarkable beauty, gentleness, and gracefulness. For all such things we use the feminine gender, we apply this. An example, a small sentence: peace has her victories, spring has spread her beauty. Spring has spread her beauty, feminine gender, spring, because spring is always beautiful. Spring has spread her beauty of green over the earth. And then the moon has hidden her face behind a cloud. So moon is a beautiful thing. So we say she only for moon. The ship is always a feminine gender. The ship is always a feminine gender. And we can make a sentence: the ship has lost her boats. The ship has lost her boats in a storm, like that. Anyway, now let us come to the main points to know the masculine and feminine gender. Already, students, you all know about it. But still, let us once again repeat it. There is no harm in it, and some you must have forgotten, which you may remember now. Okay, I'll just read out. See, by using entirely different word, or entirely different means hero is there, we make a feminine by taking a part of that word hero and make it heroine. So it is not entirely different word, it is coming out of the masculine gender only. By suffixing ine, heroine, it becomes a feminine gender. But here what I am going to tell you about is, these are totally different words. Now I will just read out: bachelor, unmarried, bachelor. A different word, spinster, is the feminine gender, and boy, girl, brother, sister. Buck, B-U-C-K, buck. Buck means a rabbit or a deer. It's masculine, rabbit or a deer is a buck. And doe, feminine gender. Bull or ox, cow. Bullock, heifer. Bullock, B-U-L-L-O-C-K, Bullock hyphen heart, H-A-R-T. That's H-E-R-T is heart, dil बोलते हैं. This is heart, H-A-R-T. Heart, a male deer over 5 years old. A male deer over 5 years old, and it is roe, R-O-E is the feminine gender, roe. Horse, we all know male horse. Female horse is a male. Husband, wife, king, queen, lord, lady, man, woman, monk, nun, N-U-N, nun, monk, nun, musket. So now musket, okay, now note this. Musket is a male sparrow. We know sparrow, we don't know the male of a sparrow. Musket, male sparrow, and sparrow is a female sparrow. Now they are almost getting extinct. We are not able to see these sparrows because of the pesticides being used in the fields where the corn is grown, and they eat that, and slowly they may extinct sparrows. So musket is male, sparrow is female, and cob is a masculine of swan. Swan, big list. I will be reading it out in the next class. I will read it out, and if possible, you put in the notifications. I may be helpful.